Welcome to a special ed edition. A special edition of Sauce and Reason, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we're not in our normal studio today.
But as always, we still got 2 words for y'all.
West side. Feel me?
So, same shit, different toilet.
Yes.
Or same toilet, different shit.
Either way it goes. I guess how we normally do it, we might as well do like a catch up on our week. Any like eventful things?
Man, the only eventful thing is that fucking car accident on my way over here. Fucking 4-car pile up. Man, when y'all fucking driving, fucking look up. Look up. Because traffic can just stop. Why? Because there's fucking traffic.
And I think I beat you here by maybe 10, 15 minutes. So like I told you, I just missed that shit.
I probably would have made it here probably the same time with the fucking those cars didn't pile up. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened.
And like I lucked out because like I told you, I was thinking of like grabbing something to eat, but I'm like, fuck it, I get something to eat later. And it was like, because I was about to turn off on another exit, and I was like, fuck it, I'm already here. And then as I started getting here, like especially taking was it 92? I started seeing all that fucking smoke and shit. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have been want to fucking eat right now with all this goddamn smoke.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Yesterday was chill. No fucking smoke.
No, and we're back.
Air quality was cool. Even the day before yesterday, it was cool. And now I'm just like, the fuck?
Remember, like I think I told you last time, it was like, I felt like I was suffocating. It was like even hard for me to, like I haven't even been smoking weed because of like the air quality. But like, I think I told you earlier this week, I was fucked up because I was like going from last week into the other week. I think I fucking hit some fucking weed. I even like I said, I haven't even fucking been drinking. It was like try to hit some fucking weed, try to drink it. It was like woke up yesterday and the day before. It was like fucked up, dude. Like,
did you do anything? Did you fucking just drink tea or some shit?
Like I basically just like I think I had Gatorade and I basically drank fucking water and like I told you I'm gonna have to get some because we used to have air purifiers in the house. I gotta get some more, you know what I'm saying? But I was mainly using my fucking AC as a purifier and just kind of fucking stayed in my room all day.
Because you were drinking Gatorade, do you know the Gatorade flavors? You know, some people would be like, oh, just give me the blue one. Do you know what the blue colored flavor is?
It's Cool Blue, and then my two always.
But what's the flavor for Cool Blue? Is there an actual flavor to it?
I don't know. That's the name of it. Cool Blue, and then I get green apple. So that one is apple. Yeah.
I don't know.
The Cool Blue kind of tastes like a blue cherry type of whatever.
Yeah, because they had a white one. It looked like semen.
Yeah.
It's called like something Glacier. I'm like,
Glacier, then they have like Frost or something. Yeah, Gatorade was like my shit, so I know most of them. But like Green Apple is my shit and Cool Blue because what I usually do is since fucking 7-Eleven, like I don't know if you now still can do it, but Slurpees are my fucking thing. But
I don't know if you can do it now.
No, but like since I know last time since this fucking COVID shit happened, they haven't been on, like they got the surgery machines blocked off. So
I wonder if they loving that shit. Like less work. I ain't gotta fucking clean the fucking coffee area.
Yeah,
Slurpees.
I know the gas station by my house. If you want like a fountain drink, they gotta go pour it for you. But I'm like, I don't trust motherfuckers doing my fucking drink. You feel me? So like in the case of that, like with the Slurpees, you probably see them sometimes. I used to bring them to like when we're in the studio. I freeze them and then like I let them kind of thaw out and I kind of make it almost like a Slurpee or slushy type of thing. That's how I used to do most of my sodas. But the sodas, that motherfucker exploded for leaving there too long. So
I don't know what it is. When I drink a Slurpee, I'm cool. If I drink an Icy at the movie theaters, straight diarrhea.
For real?
I don't know what it is. It's worse when I drink coffee.
I thought it was like you fucking get like the piss.
Nah, dude, my stomach was killing me. Like one time I forgot a movie I was watching. I'm like, dude, this is the last time. I shit and missed the whole beginning of the movie. Damn. I thought it'd be cool, like, it's just the previews. Dude, I missed the previews and a little bit of the beginning.
What theater are you going to?
Dude, it was Century 16.
Where's that one at? The one in
Shoreline and Mountain View?
That one, they've recently updated, but I stopped going to that one for a minute because that was one we used to always go to.
They probably didn't clean their shit.
Yeah, just because like that one was like closer than, because like I'm gonna tell you, like if I was on a weekend, like my stepdad's fucking house, like that one, like he lives like 5 minutes away from that one, like AMC 20. But like with me and
Mercado.
Mercado, like back in the day with me and my girl, we would go to the Mountain View one. And that one was cool, or sometimes we go to the Redwood City one, but when I think they switched it over to downtown, I think we stopped going there. The Mountain one was cool, but like a few years after me and that girl like stopped dating and shit, there was one girl like that was like my homie and shit. I think she was trying to get at me at the time, and like I was fucking clueless because she's always like, oh, let's go out to a movie, let's go out to lunch or whatever, or dinner. I'm like, whatever. But I went to that one, and I think I remember since we were watching that whack ass fucking Green Lantern, I think I seen fucking a rat or some shit run across the fucking theater. They was like, we ain't ever going to this one again.
They always got rats at fucking Century.
Yeah, and I was like,
well, there was a rat at fucking AMC Mercado.
The 20?
The 20, the one in that's down from Great America.
Yeah, like I call it Sunnyvale, but they say it's Santa Clara.
Yeah, it's like Santa Clara.
But it's right on the fucking cusp of it. Because like I told you, like my stepdad, like that Lawrence Expressway gets separated because his shit is not considered Santa Clara, it's considered Sunnyvale. But once you go over that fucking overpass, it's fucking Santa Clara.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting way at the top, and then of course you have the lights on the ground.
Yeah,
dude, seen something move. I'm like, dude, there's a fucking rat. I'm out, dude. I'm not sitting here, man. Fuck that shit.
And just so you guys know, there's a distinct difference between mice and a rat.
Yeah.
Like that was like a problem, like for a while. Like my stepdad, like I think had some in the fucking attic. You can hear him like, but he was having fucking mouse traps that are like this fucking like. It probably looks like the size of. Was your a dog named like Tiara or something like that?
Yeah.
Probably
Yorkie.
Yeah, it's probably like about the size of that your dog. The only reason
rat.
The only reason I know it because my Pomeranian that we used to have, it was bigger than your fucking dog. And I remember looking at the fucking rat trap, and that shit was about the exact same size. It was about fucking
Wasn't
dog.
A fucking possum? It was a fucking rat.
He was like, yeah, it's like, I forgot what the fucking length of this shit, but he was like, because you hear him like, and I'm like, okay, I think we train our dog how to catch mice, I guess, but rats is something fucking different.
I think rats can hold their fucking breath for like 13 minutes. You know that shit?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I think that's why they be fucking living underneath in the sewers and don't be tripping.
Yeah. Don't quote me on I'll have to look it up, but I think, because our dog is probably like between maybe 10 to 15, let's say almost probably 20 pounds. I don't think, but she got older because my grandma used to feed her every fucking thing. She kind of got like on the heavy side. But let's just say that the rats at least could probably be like fucking 10 pounds easily.
Fuck that.
But I think like my stepdad should tell me is like, the rat probably is only this big, but their fucking tails are hella long. So like, when you do the fucking rat trap, it's to kind of get the tail or wherever the fuck
shit in there.
just to kind of fucking hold them down. But I remember like looking at it, I was like, what the hell are these? It was like, it's a rat trap. I was like, rat traps I remember being about the size of my fucking phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there ain't no fucking, that shit you catching the death. A dog can no
motherfucker. Maybe it was like, this is a fucking possum. Like I said, I have to recheck on it, but I do distinctly remember that, like, the fucking thing being at least about this fucking wide.
Dude, the rats do get hella big.
Yeah.
Though. I wonder if anybody had a big ass rat like that and put a leash on that bitch and walking around. There's a big ass rat just walking around by fucking CVS.
I don't know if rats are smart, but I know mice are smart. I ain't gonna call this girl out, but she used to have pet mice.
Did she have a snake too?
No. Cause she like apparently like mice are hella fucking smart, but she used to have like a couple of fucking pet mice and shit.
Well, they say the same shit with rats. That's why they be putting them in mazes and
that
shit.
Sounds
well,
like, I was like, maybe they. I was like, I don't know if like a mouse is nothing but a small rat, or they're technically in the same fucking family, but they're two separate things.
I don't know. Get it the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
I don't see none of that shit.
I'm straight. Yeah, fuck that.
Dude, I remember I seen this one time somebody closed the door on this mouse on accident.
Yeah.
Dude, we didn't know till we opened the door and we seen the fucking mouse. The eyes was out and shit. Shit came out the ass. I'm like, fuck it. Well, we even purposely tried to kill your ass and got your ass.
See you later. On to the next one.
I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah, we just kind of, we were talking about,
Well, I was talking about that car accident.
Yeah.
Look up when y'all driving. Don't fucking text when y'all driving.
Yeah, bro.
Because the way that dude went into that fucking, the rear of that car, he pretty much, he could have been sitting in their fucking car.
I've lucked out one time, like this is years ago. Remember when T-Mobile had the sidekicks, the ones that they kind of like turn, you can like text and shit?
I just thought that shit was hella cool.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine like I'm on some dumb shit, because this is like when I used to have that Ford Lincoln and my brakes were bad as fuck. Like they pretty much was like, where I had to brake to fucking anticipate to slow down, because like, I think my stepdad was still like actively working, and I hadn't had time. It was probably during the summer. I hadn't had time for him to fix my brakes, and he finally did. But like, I'm with my sister in the fucking car. I'm looking down, I think texting my homies to meet up somewhere. And she's like, Jerome, like laughing, like, I stopped this right to the fucking car. Like,
you never know. See, you never know, man. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, if I was by myself, I would have just been face. And remember, like, before Lincoln, that shit's all metal and shit. So I would have went straight into that fucking steering wheel, would have probably knocked my whole fucking grill out and
Yo,
fucked
shit,
up.
fuck, you would have been like Kanye West.
Yeah, for real.
Through the wire.
Through the wire. Speaking of that motherfucker, have you heard anything recent about
I was gonna
him?
tell you seen that shit? I don't know what they were doing. I don't know, maybe it's another Sunday service or some shit. So it has this grass hill and it has Kanye and I guess everyone else that's on top.
Yeah.
And there's 2 kids is up there. Now, the weird shit is some cameraman was walking up this grass hill with a camera and he gets all up in their face.
What the fuck?
And then Kanye comes over there like, you don't know what he's saying, but he's just like, no, like,
Yeah.
cut that shit out. But I'm like, what random ass adult will come over there
Yeah.
to some kids and be all up in their face?
That's why people thought Michael Jackson was fucking crazy, but you see, like, he always put masks, because, I mean, I think I said that last week, is like, on social media, maybe when my kids probably hit, like, double digits or some shit like that, I'll start putting them out there, like, all the pictures, but I'm like, I don't like the idea of, like, let's say, especially famous, random motherfuckers know what your kids look like,
Yeah, I
and,
don't like that shit.
and then they could fucking potentially catch your kids slipping.
I don't like that shit, man.
Yeah,
Or,
'cause
what's
I
her
think-
name? The Bellas, one of the Bella twins, they had a kid and they covered their kid's face.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, like you said. Nobody want to be out there fucking putting their kids' pictures all out there and people can screenshot and save photos.
Yeah, because I forgot who was it. It was some famous actress or something like that was trying to get it a law that, like, you know what I'm saying? Besides, like, fucking paparazzi shouldn't be able to fucking show up at the fucking, because he had motherfuckers showing up at their kids' fucking schools and shit and taking pictures. They're like, what the fuck? You fucking taking pictures of little kids and shit? Or you filming little kids?
Who the fuck was this?
I can't remember. Was it, what's her name? Charlize Theron or something like that? Because I think Sean Penn.
She was taking pictures?
No, she was like trying to get it. I think either her or somebody trying to get it a law like you should be able to fucking be taking pictures of my kids.
Yeah.
Because I think the reason why I said I think it was her because I think Sean Penn is like he's got into it with the fucking I think with paparazzi a bunch of times too. So
You know, I think it's not against the law for people to take pictures. Like if I take a picture of some random ass person,
Yeah.
and they don't want me to take a picture of them, it's not. And
Well,
then if
yeah.
I upload it or whatever, it's not.
yeah, well,
against the law.
if they're out in public, like now, if you fucking in my window, like, hey, that's you know what I'm saying, that's fucking against the law. You feel me? But
Now, if I put your picture and I'm doing some other shit, where this is the weird shit. It's not like no satire behind it or no
Yeah.
comedy. It's straight just bullying and I'm attacking you. Then of course that's gonna be against the law.
oh yeah, because that's the new cyberbullying bullshit, right?
You know.
But yeah, like honestly, I still feel like if it's not against the law, like take a picture of me all day, but taking pictures of my young fucking kids, that's some creepy shit. That you know what I'm saying? It's like who's to say even though my kid's not nude and shit, he ain't fucking using that shit almost like fucking child pornography type of shit.
Fuck! You seen that shit that was going on with the Zoom classes and Zoom meetings?
No.
So it'll be, let's just say it's like 5th graders, right? They're in a class and they're doing like a Zoom or some shit.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden somebody hacks into a Zoom and start pulling porn on there.
What the hell?
I'm like, get this motherfucker, he's a registered sex offender already. Put that, yeah. I was like, you part might think it's a joke doing some shit like that, but it really ain't, man.
No.
You putting this shit up against with kids? I hear they can like, they can like block it off, like, you know, immediately kick that person off, but I heard it's like difficult to find the actual person because I guess they're on some
Yeah,
IT
but I mean,
shit.
okay, I agree with you on that, but it's like shit. Well, then again, our generation, we fucking was born in the 80s, so we grew up fucking fast, dude. Because I'm like, shit. By the time I was in 3rd or 4th grade and shit, like, you know how fucking, you always had the older friends or one of your friends the same age, they basically stole one of their parents or their brother's fucking porns and shit, so the parents ain't fucking home and shit, so y'all watching that shit, it's like...
Hell yeah, I remember that shit in kindergarten, dude.
In kindergarten?
My boy brought this fucking some ripped out page of some damn hustler, I don't know, Playboy.
Oh, as far as the Playboy magazines, yeah, that was young. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like actually seeing porn. I think earliest I can remember it had to be. Like,
Are we talking
4th
about
grade.
like clear porn or no cable squiggly porn?
I'm talking about like the fucking porn, like the old VHS tapes type of shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Would you still consider that watching porn when the cable didn't work and it was just squiggly colors and shit?
No, because
But you can still see the titty. It might be like a warped titty, but it's still a titty.
well, I like well. See, the problem is my mom was fucking progressive, so my sister wasn't allowed to watch it, but I was allowed to watch Cinemax, Showtime, and HBO after fucking, after 10 o'clock, because it was like, it was soft porn, but my mom allowed me to, I guess, like I said before, she probably didn't want me to be gay or some shit, but my sister wasn't allowed to watch it, but my mom allowed me to watch it. I don't think that was
She allowed you to, like, personally, not personally, but specifically watch that show? Or just like, hey, if you watch it, you watch it. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, like it wasn't like, I want you to watch it, like, sit your ass down here and watch it, but it's more like,
here's the TV guy.
Yeah, no, but it's more like after fucking 10 o'clock, my sister probably would be in the room and shit, and if I fucking turned on, like, if I was, like I said, if I was on Showtime, Cinemax, or HBO after fucking 10 o'clock and they showing like softcore porn, I could watch it. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't have no cable, so I don't know nothing about that.
I mean, that's all. Yeah, but that's all. Like, but that was we only had cable when I was at my stepdad's house, not in Menlo Park.
Oh, okay.
My grandma would have probably been like, "Fuck no, you can't watch that shit." But my mom was like, "Whatever." But then again, the flip side of it was like, because she allowed me to watch it, she was always on me, asking me if I'm having sex and shit, and if I'm going to have sex, I need to come to her so we can have a conversation, and I can get you condoms and all this other shit. So all it did was actually. I watched this shit, but it fucking scared me off from fucking having sex until I was pretty much out of high school, because I'm like, I don't want to ask her.
Did you learn sex from your grandma, or did you have sex education at school?
Sex education.
When did you hear about sex education?
Did we learn that in, was it 6th or 7th grade?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't remember. I was too busy getting lap dances in fucking class, man.
But it was like 6th or 7th grade, but like, I remember I told you, it was like, watching, like, being able to watch, like I told you, softcore porn since I was like maybe 8 or 10 years old, and then by that same age, I had fucking, you know what I'm saying, friends who had brothers who had like fucking, like the Playboy magazine / they used to fucking steal the fucking sex tape. So I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, I didn't physically know what I was doing as far as having sex, but I seen what the fuck you do when you have sex. You feel me? So, and that, like I said, that was from at least 4th grade, because I know a few times, like, my one partner, his mom would be like, done got us fucking food and where the hell shit, and we playing games, she fucking leave. He's like, pop out the fucking tape and shit. Fucking watch this shit.
Yeah, like the first time I actually seen the naked chick was, like I said, my boy, he brought the fucking magazine that was torn out. But this was like some weird shit. Like, I'm like, oh, they got a hole down there too? I thought it was just an asshole. But then the hole that was being plugged was with a beer bottle.
Yeah.
And that was kindergarten. I'm just like, what? That fucked me up.
I knew the difference between guys and girls as a kid, because remember I told you, me and my first cousin, like I told you, exactly a fucking month apart.
Guys and girls as like their
private parts, because it's like me and my cousin, we were exactly fucking a month apart, and like, you know, they make, like, when you're kids and shit, like they take baths together, and we took baths together until we were like 2 or 3 years old. So I mean,
you got a submarine now.
Yeah, I think even my fucking, like, they used to have me and my sister fucking bathe, but I distinctly remember me and my cousin bathing together. And by like 2 or 3 years old, you start to kind of get like somewhat cognitive skills. So like 4 or 5, and you kind of know yourself. And by that point, I don't think we were taking baths together.
What do you think about like fathers taking showers with their daughters?
I don't. Yeah, see, I don't.
Is there an age limit where you stop? Do they?
I like taking like a bath with my son. That's one thing. You feel me? But like, I don't like daughters. Well, see, but when they're young, like, you pretty much giving them bath. You're not gonna have to take a shower. Like, for me, it would have to be
no, because I
3, 2, or something like that. But no, because I don't want them knowing the fucking difference. Like, I remember that shit when we used to go to I think it was like the YMCA or some shit like that. It'd be like the dude is showering with his fucking daughters, but you got all these other fucking naked dudes in there. I'm like, what the? You about to turn your daughter into a fucking hoe? That's how I remember shit. Cause I remember like I'll just fucking shower my clothes. I don't feel fucking comfortable with this girl that's probably like maybe a year younger than me. Because by that point, like, I knew myself. I was like, okay, I don't feel comfortable with this girl who's probably like a year or 2 younger than me. Like, you got all these old men with their fucking dicks out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I see that. Like, that's supposed to be as normal to some dudes to take showers with their daughters. So, that's what I'm wondering, like, what the age is. Just because, you know, sometimes there's also some parents that still kiss their kids on the lips, and some people find it weird, and some people don't see it weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I
don't even know about that because I'm like, even my own kids are fucking dirty little goddamn gremlins. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You done been outside probably eating fucking dirt and shit. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, when I don't watch, well, when I give my dogs a bath, I'm taking them butt ass naked with them.
Yeah, well, that's a dog. Even then, I felt kind of like weirded out with my girl fucking dog. Well, definitely like when I used to like be having sex with my girlfriend at the time, it was like kick my dog out. Like, you ain't
why you'll be all by your face and shit, licking your ear?
No. She knew like, cause like that dog at the time, she was like a little evil little bitch, but she knew like.
Damn.
Only time like.
I mean, I know that's what she is. But
yeah, it was a girl dog. It's like only time she'll jump on like my bed is if I kind of like, okay, get up here type of deal. And like I remember one time about to do it, and my girl actually I think I stopped whatever because my girl was like, I don't feel comfortable with the dog constantly watching. I'm like, it's my fucking dog.
Dog don't know shit.
And I'm like, my grandmother's not here, so it's only me and you here. So I was like, I don't want to give her separation anxiety. So it's like.
That'd be funny.
Can you just let her out for a little bit? Okay.
That'd be
I just make sure like I'll go pretty much go like if we probably went and got some food, so I pretty much give her some of my food or put some food right there. So she got food and water. Probably like set like it's like certain covers of mine that she liked to fucking lay on. So it's like okay, I'm leaving these covers out the room so she can lay right there and chill while we do the fucking deed. Since you don't feel comfortable with that shit.
Yeah, but man, it's just a fucking dog. And the dog was like, hey, this motherfucker fucking shit up. He think I ain't say nothing, man.
I mean, well, only thing would be like, didn't somebody make a joke about that? It's like he's fucking, did the dog start trying to lick his ass or some shit like that? It's like,
oh.
Yeah, I heard some comedian says shit like that. It's like, but my dog can fucking lick, like, I told you, she was mean. She didn't lick on me or anything like that.
I mean, and that's when you find out you like that kinky rim job shit.
No. Hell no. I told you, I don't even like.
That's some suspect ass shit.
What?
That's some suspect ass shit when people do that.
Yeah, no.
I don't want toilet paper on my touch my ass, man.
No. Exit only, god damn it. So yeah. I don't know, yeah, some people are into that shit and it's like, I ain't gay though. I'm like, yeah, granted you ain't letting the fucking girl do it, but fucking sodomy is a fucking sin, bro. So
oh man, you know what? If you're into that weird ass shit, what's that place called? Power Exchange?
Yeah, I told you, man. Like that shit was fucking wow. It's like fucking. I don't know if it might still be around, but it's like fucking 4 different fucking levels of shit you can go to, and it seems like each level gets progressively fucking more intense. Like I told her, it was like I went with my fucking girl at the time, not my girlfriend, but my homie at the fucking time, and like. She was just like tripping, like why was I so uneasy? I'm like this the whole time, like I don't want to touch shit because like I told you like one level was like they got fucking condoms sprawled out everywhere.
Coronavirus, first time.
So like I said, I went with my homie, and then it's like this other girl that's like my homie. There, she's kept fucking dragging me in the room. It's like, oh, let's check out this room. Let's check out this room. It's like we're walking on motherfuckers. I guess you call it voyeurism or something. Walking on motherfuckers having sex. Then like I was telling him, there was like. That was the first time I found out about, or at least found out about transsexuals, basically, because like this one, I guess it was originally a guy, but it was like the top part kind of looked like a girl, but the bottom part you saw he kind of had a fucking bulge. You feel me? And it was like, remember, it was like this one
pre-operation still.
Yeah, and it was like this one fuck. It was crazy shit. It was like. He was going up different levels, but it's like this one little gimp motherfucker that was like fucking following him the whole fucking, or following her, I guess, the whole fucking time.
That's that rat on the leash you're
talking about. And then we get to this fucking one level where it's like this old fucking dude that's like strapped in bondage. That he's letting these, I think he had a fucking taser or some shit. He's letting these fucking bitch tase his fucking dick, tase his fucking nipple, and like as he's getting his new tase, he's getting the fucking hard on and all this other shit.
What did you call it? What's that SMS shit?
I think it's bondage, but I think it's SMS or something like that. SMS. I think I don't know what the fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That was the craziest shit I ever fucking been to.
What's that one movie? Is it Game of Death? When fucking Bruce Lee was on up?
Yeah.
It's a game of sex.
Yeah, it was like a game of death for real too. It was like game of disease. You feel me?
Shit, how many diseases run in that month? Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Like I told you, like the cool thing about it was like I think they had like I think for the most part, everywhere they had fucking black lights and like they had fucking condoms just sprawled out everywhere. It was like one of those.
So
things.
you needed one, just boop, grab that shit.
It was one of those things. It was like if the girl was in my home, I was like, "Are you bringing me here so we can like?" Because I went. I think it was maybe me and another dude. I went with like fucking like 5 or 6 girls. I was like, "Are you taking me up so we can get to a room where we about to just fucking?"
How did you get in? Did they have to, like a pay or like a fucking entrance fee to get in or some shit?
My homie, I think, crazy as shit.
What?
This is when we were working at Starbucks. One of our regulars came in. This is probably the lady that was in her, you know I'm going, just like probably in her easily 50s, probably 60s, maybe close to fucking, let's say 60s. She gave her the fucking tickets.
She gave her that shit?
She suggested it to her and gave her the fucking tickets. So I think she had like enough fucking tickets for all of us to go to that shit.
So she for sure probably knew that OG dude.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that's like, that she's like, I've been hearing about this power exchange. Let's go check it out. And it's like some like if you go into like a top secret thing where they got like a fucking bolt action type of door where you know like you kind of go in. It's like a warehouse type shit. You go in and they fucking like lock that shit and it's like start going up. I think it's like 4 levels or some shit
dude,
like that.
Fuck that. As soon as I would have got there and I seen that door, like peace out. I'll see y'all later, man.
We all rolled deep. I remember I really like to fucking drive to the city, so I
went there with a body
cam.
I
went with her. You feel what?
You wore a body cam walking through that bitch, so you show everybody what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I don't think body cams was popping back then, but it's like that shit was like I always bring that shit. I was like, that was one of the fucking craziest. That was probably more crazier than like my first time ever going to fucking Pride and just seeing motherfuckers all on Castro just bare ass naked. I'm like, ain't this fucking illegal to fucking be naked?
That's what I don't understand. Like these fucking people that do like beta breakers and shit.
Yeah.
If you butt ass naked, there's kids around.
Yeah.
Isn't that against the law? Now, aren't you going to be a registered sex offender because you just walking around with your shit out? Men and women, not just men.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess like in the case of like Castro, like maybe if they're like 16 or 17, they're kind of pushing it, but you're not gonna fucking have somebody that's probably under.
But beta breakers though, some people bring their kids. That little.
See, what is beta breakers? I've heard of it before.
Is it like some 5K run or some shit where everybody come out and they just kind of dress up and they just do some kind of fucking whatever walk?
And some people just come out naked.
People be out there put their shit out. That's why I never understood that. I'm like, because this is some kind of event, it gets the green, like it's cool.
Nah, see, that's fucking crazy.
I never understood that shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you have, I think you have some in California, but it'll be the same thing as far as like the nudist beach, you feel me? So.
Well, that's because it's just for that location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think also in that case, like, you would have to kind of put that on the fucking parents to be more responsible to fucking be like, I shouldn't be bringing I shouldn't be bringing my fucking kids to this shit.
True. It could be that too.
But yeah, that's the fucking crazy. Like I said, Power Exchange. Check it out if you want. If you want a wild good time, bring like at least maybe 4 deep. If you guys are into orgies and all that good shit.
4 deep.
Yeah.
Damn. If you want to go 4 deep on the 4th floor.
You feel me?
Holy shit.
Like I said, it was at least. It might have been more floors than that, bro. Like this is 06, 07 or something like that. So
man, that's some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, like I said, that was like the trippiest fucking like experience I ever fucking had. Like I said, where it was like I didn't want to touch shit the whole fucking time. It was like keep my hand. Remember, I composed it on my hands, and it was like, bro, if I fucking touch some jizz, I'm just swinging on the first motherfucker I see.
I would have been so fucking stupid. I told you I would have been spooked looking at that door.
Yeah.
I would have been spooked again if I would have went in and he closed the door, and I'm gonna be like, shit.
But like I said, we were like at least like 6 to 8 deep, so it was like shit. It'll be the fucking game of death for real. We're about to start swinging on motherfuckers, fighting back downstairs to get up out that bitch. Yeah, like, I don't know if it was like a bolt action like type door, but it was like some kind of secure shit where like when you go to it, it looks like a fucking straight abandoned building. Like it looked like, you know, like it was like a raid, like a straight abandoned building. You go into that shit is popping. Like damn,
that sounds like a movie. That sounds like a movie we could write.
Yeah, I think we might have met some people that we knew in there too. Oh,
was it weird? Were they fucking gimp suit with a zipper on their mask or what?
like I said, I can't remember how that dude was, but like I said, I know he was like in bondage. And like he might have had a mask on, and then like there was some other girl that was like in fucking bondage. That was
How did you recognize the dude? Because you knew his dick?
No, like I was gonna say, like the homie who basically got the tickets from the guys, I think recognized that he was one of the regulars there that used to come into our Starbucks.
Oh man!
So when she saw, she was like, kind of grabbed me, like, let's just keep going. Like what? It's like
that's a venti latte.
Yeah,
dude,
because
man.
like me and her both worked there, so it was like, yeah, it was like, there's one other dudes from our fucking job. I'm like, what? It's like the dude, I think it might have been that dude that was fucking getting shot. Cause like, bruh, and she was like, he might have came in a few times and she just kept the eye contact and the conversation short. It's like, just in case he probably fucking remembered that they had the, like that he saw her there.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah, I don't know if that spot is still going around, but that shit, especially right now, I'm sure it ain't going. It's not happening now. But who knows? It might be in some abandoned warehouse. Whereas they don't even gotta go hella floors. It's just all one floor of just smelling like ain't no sex in that bitch.
Maybe we have to have like an anniversary. Or we'll talk to my homegirl. Like, hey, you want to go back to the fire station and see how it's changed over the years?
Shit. Oh man, they be like, stamp a dick on your hand. If you want to come back in,
I should not even tell anybody. Just bring like hella fucking girls and shit when we there. Like, so what do you guys want to do? Like,
don't Jeff Epstein there, man.
I didn't say no young guys.
I didn't say young girl. I just meant by or you can just say, I don't know.
Oh, like the master
order. Yeah, just bringing in chicks and be like, hey, so you like what you see? Do you like what you see over here?
Shit. I've jokingly called the homegirl, like, I was like, but that was not underage girls. I call her fucking my Ghislaine because I was like, I told you when she used to fucking, we used to fucking manage that fucking that motel or hotel.
She one night stand. I remember that.
Yeah, like, and I wasn't the only one. She used to basically always kind of throw me a fucking bone, like, oh yeah, take this room, bring girls over and shit, but. So it's like, yeah, you at least looked out for me a couple of times, so I was like, that's fucking funny.
So what's up, man? You want to jump to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's get to it. Stay safe, kids.
So, the Jacob Blake shooting. Out there in Wisconsin, right?
What?
It was out there in Wisconsin?
Yeah. That shit.
I know everybody's listening about about the whole shit. They're watching it. They've seen the video. 7 times, dude.
Yeah.
7 times. You didn't want to tackle him before he go to his car?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, you tased him, didn't work, but it was like, wasn't it like 4 fucking officers?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking, it's not Superman, dude.
And the out-of-pocket shit was like how they would, like, when he started shooting, he was like tugging on his fucking shirt, and then he's unloaded the whole clip. And the thing that I didn't find out till later that was, he fucking, like, that should be a fucking crime, like, because that should be, what do you call it? Like, you start shooting, like, let's say I start shooting into a fucking crowd, I could potentially either, like, endanger somebody with a gun.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, even if I was, like, trying to target that one person, but I'm shooting, like, what is it called? Like, I can't think what it's called, but I think it's like reckless endangerment with a fire weapon or something like that. It was like, they got fucking his little kids in the fucking car too, dude. So it's like, a bullet could have fucking ricocheted, or how you fucking shoot, you could have fucking popped one of the fucking kids or some shit.
So what was the saying of him going into the car? Was he grabbing something from the car? So I read something about he was trying to get a knife.
Why, if he's getting fucking tased and they already got the fucking guns on him, you honestly think he gonna come out with a knife and he got, especially like this
with his kids on the car.
That's what I'm saying. Let's think logically. He's like, my kids are in the fucking car. If I come out with a knife, they probably start shooting into the fucking car. So I'm gonna risk my kids' lives when these motherfuckers got guns with a knife.
But you know, knives cut bullets, right? When you fucking
only in fucking movies.
Dude, when they did that shit, I was like, what the hell are you doing?
And well, like, even if he was trying to grab a knife, the fucking cop didn't give him no fucking time. Because, like, as soon as he opened up the fucking car door, he fucking was like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm sure no one was even thinking about it. I'm sure the other cops were dumb just like the other cops with George Floyd. I think they were just looking like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But you could have tried. There's hella other ways you could prevent this shit because you're supposed to be professionals. You guys are supposed to know how to deal with situations like that. But no, you didn't. You shot the motherfucker, damn near almost killed him.
Yeah.
Paralyzed, right? From the waist down.
Yeah.
You know the shit I just found out today? They just uncuffed him from his bed.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck is he going? Where's he gonna go, dude? And one for that, you know, and the other one is why are you arresting him? What the fuck?
Well, I'll tell you off air somebody that I fucking knew. I'd rather not get into the story, but somebody I fucking knew that they fucking was basically in a fucking coma and they had the fucking cuff to the fucking
Still had
head.
hand. What's the fucking point of that?
Yeah.
Dude?
It's like they was gonna pop out of a fucking coma and be like, oh, I'm out of this bitch.
Watch so much fucking zombie movies.
Yeah. That's some fucking bullshit. We gonna continue talking about that, but the crazy shit I've been seeing on Facebook, you see that they now, the defense, to go back to the George Floyd thing, like they don't slow down the camera, but they're trying to say that they got like an image of him where it's like, it could have been like his tongue was fucking white, but it was like he had some white shit in his tongue. They trying to say that he basically, that was him taking fentanyl. Taking the fentanyl.
I heard, was there a video they trying to also put out saying that he was fighting back and he was resisting?
Yeah, because it was like you see in this clip right there, he clearly has something white in his mouth, and then like you see next, he don't got the fucking white shit in his mouth. It's like whether he OD'd or not, that still was fucking excessive force.
It was, dude.
Yeah,
it wasn't. You didn't have to kill the dude.
Yeah, because I'm like, if he was gonna OD, he would have overdosed, but you didn't help your fucking cause by fucking having him pinned down for fucking 9 minutes, so, or 8 minutes, or whatever it is,
46 seconds
they want to say. So yeah,
it's fucking.
But yeah, like I saw that shit out there. It was like, it may be fucking true. It clearly looked like he was fucking on something, but they still could have just like handled that situation a lot easier.
See the way,
because I hate that shit. Like, oh, just because you do drugs, you're supposed to fucking die.
Yeah, it's like the society where they guess they did their little fucking homework and they researched hella shit on Jacob Blake, and they try to say, oh yeah, but did you see his rap sheet? Did you see he was for this and this and this? I'm like, the fuck that gotta do with anything? Yeah. Everybody got some light dirt on them and shit. So does that mean we all gotta fucking die?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a professional, serve and protect.
Yeah.
Not fucking go out there and punish and execute.
Or follow up on that fucking 17-year-old fucking white boy terrorist that fucking. And just so you know, white people should be enraged because he didn't kill any black people. He killed 2 white people.
You know, one of them, they said, I guess somebody was popping back at him.
I don't know.
I mean, that's from the video I seen, and it kind of showed that it was like a self-defense.
Yeah.
I know that's what they're going to try to play,
yeah.
that it's self-defense. But if you going out there with a gun,
yeah.
and you ain't registered to have that gun,
yes.
you welcome in fucking violence. And
yeah.
you want violence.
And his mom should be charged too because she brought his ass. He didn't even live in the fucking state, so she brought up over fucking state lines and then gave him a gun when he's fucking only 17.
And you got all these cops giving him water. I know you seen that shit.
Yeah.
You didn't even bother to ask the motherfucker, like, hey, where's your L's on that shit? Like, where's your license? You ain't got no permit? Do you have anything? Yeah. No? All right, well, we'll just give you water. You gonna give the motherfucker water?
Yeah, and the thing about it was, I don't know if the first dude or first person that they shot was like, he shot in self-defense, but I know he basically downed one guy, and then like, there was like other people trying to fucking chase him down to fucking pin him down, and then
I think that's when he turned around.
And then he started shooting at other motherfuckers.
It doesn't justify him being out there with a weapon that's not even like legally to have.
Yes.
And he's just shooting people recklessly, like you were saying, in public.
And you got like fucking all these fucking politicians. I think it was like even former Major League Baseball fucking player like supporting him. What is that bitch name? Fucking Ann Coulter or some shit. Talk about like
Ann Coulter, that blonde chick?
Yeah, fuck that dumb bitch. Like she talk about like somebody's like, oh, he's a hero to me, and then she said some shit like he could be the president to me or some stupid shit like that, dude. Like I didn't want to fucking look at the tweet. It's like, yeah, he should be the president to me.
Wait, Ann Coulter. Is that the bitch who got her own news show?
Yeah.
So like, now I know you're talking about.
She's probably like on Fox News or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was getting confused with the other dumb blonde bitch that was all over social media, where she'll always say some like pro-Trump type shit.
Yeah, like I said, that was like the stupidest shit. It was like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, he could be something to me. He could be the president for me. I'm like, really?
I don't understand how these fucking, I don't know, man. It's like these people trying to give it like it was a justifiable murder.
I'm like, it's like, this is reverse it. If it was a black dude doing that and he's still the same cause of trying to protect the fucking things, and he down, let's even make it fair. Instead of like how the white boy killed 2 white people, black dude, he killed 2 black people. Would they still be saying that same shit? No. They were like, he was a fucking rogue terrorist. Blah, blah, blah. And let's even say for the fact of it, this black kid is 16, even to drop his age even lower.
Didn't we have a white kid shooter here in the Bay on the Gilroy Garlic Festival?
Oh yeah, what was that like?
That was last year.
Was it last year?
Gotta be last year. He was 19. He killed 3 people. He for sure injured 15, over 15 people.
Oh yeah, you're right. Was that like almost end of last?
It gotta be sometime, maybe last summer or something.
Yeah, because I think I still was working in Los Gatos at the time.
It has to be like, because I think they only do that like in the summertime.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because it might have been, let's say, because, excuse me, you know, like I usually, like, I'm like around my birthday time, I take a sabbatical. So let's say, I think it was probably like July, August, something like that. Because it was like,
some shit.
I think I took like a week off from fucking work, just kind of, you know, got back to fucking work, you know, to my normal fucking work routine, and that shit fucking happened. Because there was a few people that I think I worked with that were supposed to go to it, but last minute decided not to, or some shit came up.
I don't understand why they don't call these motherfuckers terrorists. They're doing terrorist acts. Why isn't it called terrorists?
It's domestic terrorism.
Because they ain't fucking from the Middle East.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Shady as fuck, dude.
You know how it fucking
goes. I hope they break the bank for Jacob Blake, man.
Yeah.
And his whole family. I mean, I don't know how physical therapy is going to be. You know, sometimes, you know, people get the luck of the draw and they're able to walk later. So I'm hoping that'll be hella sick if they get they pay him out, do all this shit. They're like, thank you, and just all right, come out, just to fucking jump out of it.
They need to also multiple like lawsuits because you fucking basically permanently scarred his 3 fucking kids for life too. So that's emotional distress. Where it's like you motherfuckers basically try to execute my fucking dad right in front of me. So
pay them. Make sure
all 3 of those kids should fucking be suing for 3 separate cases of emotional distress on top of Jacob feeling emotional distress and fucking like, you know what I'm saying, bodily harm. So
I didn't understand none of that shit.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, like, if anything, pull him up, like, you could at least pull the motherfucker out of the car before you start busting or some shit. Even though, like, it's not justified to fucking shoot him. Like, at least do it in a safe fucking environment. It's kind of like the Philando Castile shit. He started busting in the car where he got a fucking, like, a 4-year-old little girl and shit in there. Yeah.
No, and this motherfucker just ridiculous, man.
And that's something like, people gotta think logically, like, do you honestly think just because we're black or some shit, like, if I got my fucking, like, even if I was like a hardcore criminal, if I got my fucking kids with me and I can run a risk of them fucking getting killed, I'm gonna fucking take that charge. If it was me solo on some hot boy shit, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna go out with fucking blaze and glory. But if I'm not only in danger in my life but my kids' life, I think people are logical enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna be cool. I don't want to fucking just get us all killed in this fucking car or some dumb shit.
What's that shit where people always be like, you know, it's not just cops killing the black people, you know, it's those black people on black people. It's just black on black crime. I'm sure you heard that shit.
Yeah, what about white on white crime? Like, you know what I'm saying? That Vegas shooter, that was a fucking country fucking...
That's terrorism right there.
That wasn't a hip-hop fucking show. That was a country music festival, so he killed... I don't know how many black people listen to country, but I don't think it's that many, so... What about white on white mass shooting crime? Because when white people,
on everybody crime.
That's all I said it before. White on everybody crime. Because like the fucking Parkland shooters, like usually when these white boys do it, like when it's black on black crime, we got a personal issue with one person. We're not fucking going and mowing down everybody. It's like I'm killing that person. A white person would be like, and I'm not trying to generalize, not all white people, but a lot of these fucking mass shooters is like, I'm mad at the fucking world, so I'm about to go fucking kill all these fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was white on a bunch of white people crime.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much this, like, if you segregated communities since the beginning,
of course,
you put everybody of color in one section and you have all the white people in this section, why do you think there's only colored people killing colored people?
Yeah.
And I'm not even just talking about black on black. It'll be black, Mexican, polys, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's killing all in that area.
Well, because remember, like East Palo Alto is usually like, be black people killing black people, like Mexicans killing Mexicans. Like not all of them got along. Yeah. They were all the different gangs because some was Norteños, some were Sureños.
But they all in that same damn city.
I mean, every once in a while you probably have like maybe like a black or a Mexican kill one another, but a lot of times it's like, you kill people that's in your immediate vicinity, basically. Yeah. So, like, if you're in an area that's predominantly black, you're not gonna, you know, unless you're on some crazy, like, serial killer white boy shit where you go out to fucking randomly go to a white neighborhood and start busting, you're gonna kill a black person.
So what we got to do is go to the other communities and kill them.
Yeah, we gotta balance it out. So it's like, oh, see,
Yeah.
they don't just kill each other; they kill everybody.
We came to the suburbs so we can fucking make this even. I thought this was how it's supposed to go. Nah, that's
yeah. But yeah, that shit is like fucking stupid, dude. It's like really, yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like the white on everybody crime. Like we can look through our history and shit. Like,
yeah. I'm not trying to say they all do it, but the ones that do it, they're doing it on schools, they're doing it at churches, they're doing it at mosques.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fucking
concerts.
Yeah, fucking marathons, like the marathon bombers and shit.
Wait, was those dudes white? The Boston Marathon?
They were European, like, well.
No, I think they call that terrorism. That's why. So they weren't white. So because they call it terrorism, I think they was Middle Eastern.
Well, some of the Middle Easterns. If you look white, you white. Fuck it, get out of here.
Well, like Palestinians. I remember I had a geometry teacher, and we were like, "What are you, man? Because you look white, but you got an accent." He was like, "Oh, I'm Palestinian."
I'm like, yeah, we're like, white boy.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't. That was my first time actually like hearing somebody or seeing somebody actually say they're Palestinian. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Because
a lot of them was, like fair skinned.
You could technically call because I think it's kind of close to Asia. You could technically call Russians Asians, borderline Asians, but I'm like, nope, you're a white boy. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Or are Indians Asians? Because India is an Asian?
Yeah.
So I did consider. I just be
or
funny.
I guess you could call it. Maybe you could call it. Well, I know some fucking Russians mixed stuff, so they could probably consider Arabic or some shit. But like I said, like how y'all categorize me until I get my ancestry. You know what I'm saying? What I look like is what y'all call me. So fuck it.
I was funny. I was talking with this one Indian person, and he was saying. He's like, man, I hate how Asians be driving, man. They don't know how to drive. And I was like, hey, motherfucker, aren't you Asian? He said, no, I'm not. I'm like, dude, just because you're Indian, is Indian Asian? He's like, nah, motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about.
I think ain't China, like, that's where they fight over land, because China is, like, close to India or something like that, right?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I suck at geography.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I think you got, like, the Asian Atlantic or something like that. Then you got like the Afro something, and then you have like the North America. Like you got like three. I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
So you say Afro Samurai, but you say Afro something. I'm like Afro Samurai out there, dog?
Afros. I can't think of what it's called. Fuck, but it's like I remember it's like there's they section off the world in like three fucking regions. Like you got like the North American region, you got like the Africa whatever regions, and then you have like the Asian / like Russian regions or some shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. This as far as like I said, the whole Jacob Blake shit, that's like some of the dumbest shit I've seen. Well, but I'm not surprised though, bro, at this fucking point.
Yeah, like you just showed me a video of this black dude getting arrested, and I felt like I seen the video, but I'm not sure if I seen that video or I just keep seeing the same shit happen all the time.
Yeah, he basically got his hands up like this, waiting for him to come. They fucking bust out the taser.
Waiting to come.
No, wait for wait for them to come get him. So he got his hands like this, chilling. They bust out the taser. Another motherfucker pump kicks him in the fucking back, and then they start wrestling him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That made no damn sense.
No.
Well, segue to the next one from Jacob Blake. The NBA boycotted.
Well, let's be fair. Not just the NBA. It was like every fucking sport, dude.
The NHL actually said no playoffs. They're done. No more playoffs.
Oh, for real?
I'm surprised to see that shit from the NHL. But I think it was something else that happened with the NHL where they had to say that because I think the NHL wasn't really giving a shit.
Yeah,
because they don't have a lot of black players.
They probably got only one black player in the whole fucking
team. But see, majority of those black players kind of spoke on it like, man, why isn't the NHL doing anything about this? So, of course, they had to put their fucking ice skates down and be like, you know what? No playoffs.
Yeah, see, NHL, the MLB, the WNBA.
Who cares? Who watches the WNBA?
Yeah.
Who watches that
sexist,
shit?
Look at it.
I ain't sexist, I'm just saying.
Nah, I mean, if I...
Dude, I'm just saying,
if
really,
if I knew when it kind of came on, I'll watch it, but I think it comes on at random.
Man, I know the players, Lisa Leslie, Taurasi, all those shit, like... Look, if they really gave a shit about the WNBA, they would have never just put WNBA in the video game last year. It would have been had WNBA 2K shit going on. They just put WNBA inside 2K20.
Oh, so now you can kind of choose?
Yeah, now you can play. So I'm like, all right, don't try to say I'm sexist. Fucking the world is sexist because they haven't been giving a shit about WNBA for years. But damn, there was some chick. She was on the LA Sparks. This is probably sexist. They showed her dribbling, and they did it in slow motion. And of course, you know why they did it in slow motion.
The tits.
Because she had, it wasn't even that, because she had some cakes on her.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm like, when the hell were you able to wear shorts like that? Because those don't look like regular fucking basketball shorts.
They're trying to get more attention to it.
Fuck, well, it's working.
Yeah. Hey, next thing you know, like, they start dressing up, they're gonna dress up the girls like you know how, like, the girls, the ladies have, like,
lingerie football?
Yeah, you see real minds, like, gonna have to start dressing up in lingerie. So
don't do that shit. That's fucked up. It was crazy, though. They can play.
Yeah.
The lingerie football, they can hit you. But
I was saying, like, I seen someone get popped. I'm like, they need better protection than that, bro.
Like condoms,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm saying, like, not to be whatever, it's a fucking stereotype. Pretty girls are kind of airheads. I'm like, I don't need my bitches already kind of like a little airhead fucking getting her fucking brain scrambled in, and then she gonna be hella dumb. Like, fuck that.
You should call me sexist, and you called them bitches, man. Holy shit.
And I even said my bitch too. Like, fucking, I guess it's a balance out. Fuck it.
So fucking, like you said, the MLB stopped. Fucking, I think they came back and they did like a double header yesterday. Like they stopped, but then they played again.
Yeah.
But I heard that nobody was on board on this, and the Bucks just went out there and did their thing. That's what I read.
Yeah, and remember I was telling you today, like apparently, it was kind of all dependent on fucking LeBron, because LeBron, I think even got Kawhi Leonard to be like, they were
done. The
whole
season was over, right?
Fuck the whole season. Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? I want to make a statement, but apparently, like I was telling him earlier today, like apparently, like LeBron gave it was like a 15-minute speech, and he rubbed people the wrong way, because I guess how LeBron was making it seem is like, we need to do this cause, and the motherfuckers kind of like, no, but we still want to play, and he's kind of like almost like, I've already kind of fucking made my money. I'm fucking set. You know what I'm saying? My legacy's already secured. So,
see, and remember the flip side on that. I heard was like, well, I guess just a rumor that he ain't really even that strong on putting all his money on the table for this team, because this team ain't the greatest, and he feel like it ain't gonna bring no damn championship ring. Yeah. So he's probably like, why not cut it off now and be like, you know what? This is why I didn't get a championship this year.
Yeah. I mean, but like, shit, like they said, he can still take his team out, but if there's no LeBron and there's no Kawhi, people like that's gonna fuck up ratings, because those are the two teams on the West that is looking like the teams that one was gonna kind of come out.
I don't think he'll fuck it up.
You don't think it'll like fuck up ratings? Like if you'd had the consensus best player, or the guy who pretty much won the title most recently?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it'd make it interesting, but I think like a lot of people would be kind of fucking turned off. Like, okay, but it also like I still fucking do it, because then I can always make the excuse of like my team's not playing, so like, oh, you only won a title because LeBron's Lakers didn't play that year.
Sure, they can say that shit.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of works in his favor either way. So.
But if you're boycotting, what are you coming through with the boycott? Are you gonna be like, all right, we're not gonna play? Like, what are you coming with them? Like, what are you hitting them with?
Yeah.
What are you giving us in exchange? Like, you got them by the damn neck. Now, like, what are you supposed to do?
Well, all these that's the other way to make all these racist ass white motherfuckers not having anything to watch. That's the weird shit to me, is like, they could be fucking racist, but they still like football. But football is predominantly fucking people of color. You know what I'm saying? Like you have motherfuckers who will be racist, but they still buy Jordans.
Yeah. That's true. They'll eat Chinese food.
Yeah.
Where you gonna eat at all day?
Yeah, I guess they don't eat fucking sauerkraut and I don't know what the fuck about
hot dogs and burgers and apple pie.
You know what I'm saying? You probably can't even really technically eat pasta, because Murray told you, like, think the Sicilians and shit like that. Like, some of that area got fucking conquered by the fucking Moors. So if you go through their 23andMe or ancestry, their great-great-great-grandfather probably was, or grandmother probably was a person of color, so.
Yeah, man, I don't know about this whole boycott thing. Like, they're about to play again. I think they're playing either today. I don't know what it is, but they're back to play again.
Yeah.
This whole thing of not playing gave enough time for fucking your favorite guy's name to say. Fucking Russell Westbrook. He's coming back.
Oh, shit.
Now he's going to play, and I'm like, man, this whole boycotting shit, I'm like, y'all should have just stayed out.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, well, at least, like, it's kind of hard when it's like, okay, you got like LeBron, biggest name, and then you had Kawhi. Like, if they both would, I think, stuck to their guns and be like, fuck it, we just gonna take ourselves out, I think that would have forced like the Clippers and the Lakers, to fall out.
No, because I heard that since they said they weren't gonna play, Chris Paul came forward and said, we're gonna play without you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what the word was when they had their meeting that Chris Paul told after LeBron said it.
Okay, because remember, like I told you, like LeBron, like apparently, like everybody was against what LeBron was saying about not playing. So he's supposed to have, like I said, I think earlier, he gave like a fucking 15-minute speech, and like people took it that he was kind of almost sunning people, where he's like, I'm the king, so blah blah, and it's like, oh, all these players, these players are below me. And I don't know if he used that exact term. But motherfuckers like, what do you mean, like below you? Like, you better than us type of shit?
But it's crazy how I remember a lot of players didn't want to play in the beginning. Yeah. And then LeBron's like, I'm gonna play because I feel like I can still get my message out there. So Patrick Beverly said,
LeBron's gonna play, we all gonna play.
But then he said
he fucking flips it, and everybody else is like, no, fuck that. It's like, I don't know, like it's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, I guess he's going back to play. I don't know, man. The shit that like irked me was him. Get interviewed. I don't know if he was at the locker room or some shit, and he's sitting there. He's like this, and he got the Malcolm X book in his hand.
Who? LeBron.
And I forgot who the reporter was. And they asked him like some information like how you like the book or what's your favorite part of the book. And it was damn near like 8 seconds of Malcolm X. I'm like, damn, you don't
even fucking know.
You planned this shit to sit out here with the Malcolm X book, so you can sit. I'm like, I feel like it was all planned.
It was all imagery, basically. I don't think it was like any. I don't know.
I felt like that was white, but you know how I feel about LeBron. It's like sometimes, man, like I want to root for you to do certain shit like this, but I guess Kaepernick and Muhammad Ali's are really the only motherfuckers that really come through, put it all on the table, sacrifice everything. Lose everything and then just
and you see fucking Roger Goodell bitch ass talk about, man, I feel now that I should have listened to Kaepernick earlier.
Stupid, man.
Fuck out of here.
Now
it wasn't just fucking Kaepernick saying it. It was fucking hella other players saying this shit.
Eric Reed, everybody's coming through. Yeah, but now like you said, now it's not a problem to kneel. He's not gonna have no problem with anybody kneeling.
No, because like. I guess the best and worst thing as far as all this shit happening, like with the fucking pandemic, everybody's in the fucking house, so we just constantly getting bombarded with the exact same shit. So it's like, if, the news cycle usually runs fucking, fast, like kind of turn, like quick turnaround, but it's like, when everybody has nothing to fucking do, you can fucking hark on a fucking story a lot longer.
Dude, these motherfuckers don't give a shit.
No, so it's forcing everybody to fucking see and look at this shit.
I'm sure the NBA was probably like, oh, you don't want to play? All right, we're going to start doing some pay cuts here. I'm sure. Because I really want to know, like, what is their argument? Like, we're going to stop playing. Give us something. Like, what is the exchange during this boycott? Like, yeah, the NBA is going to, we can go put money towards charity. Man, that don't mean shit. No. I feel like anybody can put money. Ray Lewis put money on some shit just so fucking.
Why you gotta bring that?
Man, that's like a perfect one, man. Ray Lewis put some money on some shit so he can sweep it under the fucking carpet, man.
Then he put money on the family that I guess give some money to the fucking family that he probably ended somebody's fucking son or daughter. Son or husband or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but that shit with the fucking NBA, what you call it? But anyways. I remember we said it last week, and I was all happy because I thought Portland was going to come through. No. It's fucking 3-1 right now.
Well, because Lillard is fucking hurt.
Yeah, he already left the bubble.
He's okay. He's probably done. So
he knee soreness, but I don't think.
Was it knee soreness or his ankle? Oh, speaking of, I think it was knee soreness. Speaking of that fucking cheap ass, I think it's Marcus Morris. I think is his name. Oh, I tried to get Luka Doncic, bro. I was like, I wouldn't do that shit. I was like, that looks you
purposely did that shit.
We know playing sports, like when you fucking like doing some shit trying to trip somebody or just kind of like, I've never tried to fucking just like crush somebody's ankles, but I did some slick shit where it's like playing basketball or some shit, I kind of put that foot out a little bit extra so you can fucking trip or some shit.
Put your hip out or some shit. Yeah.
Especially if it's somebody that's like, okay, we playing and they fucking like lighten your ass up, crossing you up. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let you cross me up again, bro.
That shit. But that fool was known for doing some fucked up shit.
Oh, bro. Fucking train.
I gotta go. My bad. No, I was joking. Nah, fucking, he had one. It was I forgot who it was. So somebody was guarding him, and he was like this, waving the ball around.
Yeah.
And the dude had his hands like this because he was like, "Oh, where you gonna go, left or right?"
Hit him with that elbow.
He got the ball and went boop on his fucking head.
They probably should have gave him a technical or
I
something.
think they gave him a tech because the dude was just like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? Say fucking whack-a-mole, hit this motherfucker in the head during the game. He didn't even try to fucking hide that.
Cause I'm hoping like, well, yeah, Luka's like they keep saying is like he's probably like the closest thing since fucking Larry Bird, but I think he's fucking raw. What is he like? Is he 19, 20, something like that?
21, I think.
21. Yeah, he's still hella young, but I think he's hella fucking raw, and I want them at least push the fucking Clippers to fucking game 7. If they don't beat them, honestly, I want Luka to get out of the fucking first round because I think this is his first time in the playoffs, right?
Who?
Luka Doncic. This is his first
His
year.
first time, yeah.
Yeah.
His first time.
And like I said, he's been fucking balling out of control. Because what was it, that previous game? That last second fucking shot?
Yeah, look at this first. Yeah, that
Like,
fucking buzzer beater.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
You know that was the same game when the dude called him bitch ass white boy?
Oh, yeah. Bitch ass white boy.
But it's because I forgot the dude's name, man. It's because the other dude, I guess, fell over when they were trying to take out the ball. And then Luka was just all like, he's like, come on, big man, stop flopping.
Yeah.
So he said that shit, then it went back on him calling Luka a bitch ass white boy.
Yeah.
Which I don't think fucking Luka really know about that shit, because I think bitch ass white boy is more offensive in America than where the fuck is he from, man? Russia, Kazakhstan.
Because was it Slovakia? Or something? I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's probably like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We made a movie out here called White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah. Or White Boy Ricky. You feel me? Like.
Oh yeah, but
Man,
I really think
that's always been an urban term. Like, oh yeah, that's that white boy right there. You know, you always say like that. I can say like white boy. I've never like bitch ass white boy.
Yeah, see, I think that's the part that hit.
Yeah.
It's the bitch ass.
Yeah.
They're like, man, you see that crazy ass white boy? Like, like that's like not crazy. That's probably like the wrong one to say because crazy ass can mean anything. But you can always say some white boy, but you don't mean it in a derogatory way. But because he said bitch ass on it, but then other people try to flip it like, oh, well, if he would have said bitch ass black boy.
Well, I mean, motherfuckers be saying they don't have to say black boy. Be like, hey boy.
Yeah,
that's that racist.
Yeah, but you think Luka's gonna say some shit like that?
No.
He don't even know what the fuck those terms are out here, man.
You're not like, I mean, you probably say that's my boy, but you're not like, hey boy, come here, like.
You know that shit with Steven Adams. Steven Adams on the OKC, the center. So he's not really knows what's going on here in America. Yeah. And I think he called who did he call? Anyways, he called a black player a monkey. And then he called a black dude a monkey. I don't know if it was Draymond, I don't know who it was. But he called him a monkey, and I'm just like, dude. But then they, of course, reporters and all these media came after him and he's just like, I don't know. I didn't know this term about monkey here in America. Yeah. He's like, I'm from, I don't know, New Zealand or some shit.
And this Mexican Potter brought up a good point years ago. He's like, I never understood why they try to call black people monkeys, because if you shave a monkey, what color is he? White as fuck. So so if you take off a monkey's hair, he's white. He's not black. So I don't know. It's just his fur is black. So
and when Michael Clark Duncan Jr. played ape on Planet of the Apes, I thought that shit was weird, man. Because I was watching that movie for the first time, and I'm like, this motherfucker voice sound hella familiar. I was like, who is this? Who's this guy playing an ape, man? I was like, it's Michael Clark Duncan. I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
How did he die? Was it like pneumonia or some shit like that?
Pneumonia? I don't know.
A heart attack?
He died hella young though.
Hell yeah. Because I think he might have just turned 50.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, because I was
like 50.
That's the thing. That was like weird because I think maybe it was like back-to-back years, or maybe it was in the same years. Like he died at fucking 50. I think Bernie Mac died at fucking 50 or some shit.
They're taking all of them, and Tekashi's still alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta write my death note out. My notebook is in the car.
Write that death note, man. Write that shit out.
It's in the fucking car, so I'm gonna get his ass.
Well, want to wrap that up with the NBA's boycotting?
Yeah.
You got anything else? Because I was just gonna jump over to.
Remember the one I wanted to talk about once again? Hold on, let me just look it up. We need to fucking close Fort Hood.
Oh my god! You telling me it's not closed yet?
No, dude. Like this most recent one right here, like the soldier, like he's like he reported being like sexually assaulted. They fucking transferred him, like, I guess to another unit or like another like platoon or whatever the fuck. He was getting harassed, and he got found hanging from a fucking tree. So not only is he dead, but we hanging motherfuckers yet again.
Did they try to say it was a suicide?
They trying to say all signs point to right now that it was a suicide.
I think it'll be the easy scapegoat to say it's a suicide.
Yeah.
So what's the best thing for a guy that you're bullying? Well, I don't know, man. Unless they're trying to go off that movie Full Metal Jacket, when he was getting bullied out there in the military.
Oh, he fucking popped the motherfucking dude.
Yeah, blew his fucking brains out. But I don't know, man. It's the easy scapegoat to say somebody committed suicide. It's an easy scapegoat to say Epstein fucking hung himself.
Yeah, but like they brought up point is like whether it's a suicide, they said whether it's suicide or murder, there's pretty much blood on their hands because they fucking harass this dude, and it's like there's definitely blood on their hands because this is, like I said, what is this, like the 5th or 6th fucking person they done?
Was the Vanessa Guillen, that was like the main one, right?
Yeah,
and
the
one that kind of put the spotlight on Fort Hood.
Yeah, and then it was like they started fucking, and then it was like I think that Asian guy, and then they started finding these other ones and shit.
And I think you sent me that picture. It was like 8 people that got caught up with like sex trafficking.
Oh yes, it's also got fucking prostitution and sex trafficking in fucking Fort Hood. I'm like, the hood is really fucking living up to his name.
That's the hood over there.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they haven't yet. Shut that shit down, man. How many more fucking criminal or whatever activity do you want to happen that's going on over there?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know, to be fair, I don't know if all of the fucking cases that we're talking about happened within this year, but, and I know at least
There's
3.
links to that. The common denominator is Fort Hood.
I know at least 3 cases that happened this year, and that whole sex ring.
That shit is a trip, dude. I don't understand about. I don't know why this shit's still open. I'm sure if some shit went down at my house, and deaths was happening or prostitution was happening, they're gonna shut my shit down. Or if it was at some kind of fucking whatever, some kind of memorial hall or whatever, people was doing some crazy shit, they're gonna shut it down.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, I like I said, I just wanted to fucking touch on that because I've mentioned it, I think, a few weeks ago, then I mentioned it definitely last week, and it's like, how many fucking more? And I'm like, he at least, I think this is like a Latino dude, he's the second person that said that he got some kind of sexual harassment or sexually fucking assaulted, and then he just miraculously disappeared. So, and then like I said, it's way harder for a guy to fucking admit to fucking being like sexually fucking assaulted. Definitely, like, if you're in the military, you're supposed to be fucking tough, but it's like, if your fucking superiors doing this shit to you, you gotta fucking report it.
That's what I'm saying. You got all this shit going on. Why isn't nobody going in there, unless they're already doing investigations? But I don't know, man. Maybe you ain't working hard enough. Who do you got over there investigating? The same people investigating the Tupac murder?
So yeah, for real.
Shit. Get some real people out there, because unless they know some shit, and they're not trying to knock everybody down, you know, like the fucking, we keep talking about it, but Epstein, and all that shit with Ghislaine.
Oh, just randomly, like I kind of got bored, and they got it on Netflix. I think it's called like Unsolved. There's like 10, there's like 10 or 8 episodes or something like that. I watched that shit, I think, last week.
I hope they dropped the movie. Remember the movie they were supposed to do with Johnny Depp?
What?
So it was Johnny Depp and somebody else playing as the detectives.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
But I mean, you know why the movie stopped, right?
Because of COVID?
No.
Because him and his girl?
Because this crazy ass bitch was saying that she was getting abused when she was the one doing the abuse.
Yeah, if you hear the fucking audio and shit like that, he's like, I'm tired of you, like, hit me. Like, I didn't hit you. Well, I didn't really hit you that hard or something.
It was a slap.
It was like, wasn't a hit or some shit.
Like, bitch, you over here abusing him. He's talking as calm as he can be. Man, it's driving me nuts the way he kind of talking. He's so calm.
Yeah.
But it's still, at the same time, you don't deserve to fucking get slapped. Bitch, go move on. Go with somebody else.
It was like,
unless you just, like, overpowering.
That's what it sounds like. You're cute, but I was like, I couldn't fuck with you because, see, like, as soon as you probably first time put your hands on me, you're going to have my sister and my cousins want to come whoop that ass, and then I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have to fucking catch the fucking charge.
She was cute. She was.
But her personality makes her fucking ugly.
Oh, they just dropped that Justice League Snyder cut trailer. You seen that shit?
Oh, bro.
So it's supposed to be the parts of that's cut out, I guess, like on fucking Justice League, and they're gonna put it on this, but it's gonna be on HBO Max.
Justice League movie was hot garbage, bro.
It was garbage because you try to mash in everyone's introduction into this shit.
Yeah, and then you made like Superman is powerful, but you made it like he can just like it was like, what's the point of having a fucking Justice League when he basically single-handedly can murk all of them?
It's like Suicide Squad. It could have been good, but you try to mash in everybody's storyline in that movie, and you don't have enough time to do it. That's why I felt like they shouldn't even had Joker in there. You could have had a part where you could actually just explain Joker more, like on another movie.
And they tried to turn Joker into Joker. You know how like back in the day, everybody wanted to be Baby Joker.
Yeah, they fucked that movie up.
It's like
man.
you're trying to make him like he's like a part of like a Latino gang or some shit with a bunch of fucking tattoos and shit.
You remember how that movie ended?
Who?
Did you watch it, Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember. I remember going to the fucking theaters of how the fucking ended.
Well, it ended with him breaking out Harley Quinn out of jail.
And then, like, was that, I'm tripping, wasn't the movie kind of like playing off of like how she used to be before she met him or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
like that shit was like a fucking hit or, was like a set of miss. I remember going with like 3 of my friends or some shit. And I was like, waste of fucking money.
Well, because we're talking about that, I wanted to bring up, because I almost forgot, the new Batman trailer. You seen that shit?
Oh, yeah.
With Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, where he's like, who are you supposed to be? And he fucking pounded dude out. Vengeance.
I don't remember. Did he have a deep ass voice, or was he still talking like himself?
No, he's doing the.
Did he have a fucking sore throat?
Yeah, he's doing the. It almost like he was doing the Christian Bale shit.
Christian Bale shit was that was excessive.
Yeah,
because it was like,
I can't even do it. That shit hurt. Who do you work for?
Dude, it was weird, man. I don't know, but I liked the trailer. It was a whole lot better than what I expected. I thought the shit was gonna be trash.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Robert Pattinson, next. I don't want to hear it. But it was actually better than fucking whack ass Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck was garbage ass Batman.
That Batman, I didn't want to watch that in the Justice League, man. It could have been way better.
And we'll see. Also, like, yeah, they were taking too much creative license. Like, they need to revamp the whole DC shit all over again because they took too much creative licenses. Like, granted, I've always wanted Superman to kill, but that Superman movie where he basically snapped Zod's neck, like, Superman would have never killed him. He would have threw his ass back into the fucking Phantom Zone.
I don't know if you noticed, but my brother-in-law is the one that pointed it out. Did you know they CGI'd his face on that Justice League movie?
Oh, I heard because he had a fucking beard or something.
He had a beard for another movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all in Hollywood, you couldn't just put some fake fucking hair on his face?
Yeah.
You had to actually have him keep a real beard?
No, that's bullshit because I've like, before even I could actually grow facial hair, like, we learned how to do prosthetics. It doesn't even fucking take that long. It's probably like, especially if you're not doing any makeup artist, let's say 30 minutes at the most.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But they had to do a CGI, dude. They spent more money
doing
they could just shave that shit.
Like, he could have shaved this shit, and then for the other movie, they could have fucking put a, like I'm saying, like, because I mean, a lot of times, like they'll mold the beard off your face, and once they got it the fucking first time, all they gotta do is basically just take it off, and then when you're ready, you get like, I forgot what it's called, like this, like plaster type glue type of shit, and you just put it on.
Slap that shit. Yeah, that's why I didn't understand why they did that.
Like, I've had fucking ones where like damn near like this fucking huge and shit, and it's like once you make it once, you just have to, you know what I'm saying, take off the fucking glue and then put it back on. So
oh fuck, remember you mentioned, because we're talking about the superheroes, and fucking Heath Ledger was a method actor. You know who else is a method actor? I just found it out. Shia LaBeouf. We kind of know he's a method actor, but there was a scene in a movie where he really fucked this chick, and he had to explain to his girl that I gotta do this for the movie.
What the fuck?
I don't think he's with that girl anymore.
No.
And then somebody said that's a method actor. I'm like, oh, I know somebody who was always saying that shit.
I hate method actors too.
But I'm like, damn. But I'm like, I forgot what movie it was, man.
So did they actually show the whole sex scene, or like?
I don't know. It might have been.
And was she a famous actress or some shit?
I don't know. I want to say the movie is called Nymphomaniac. I think that's the name of the movie.
Well, there's been a few movies where fucking like, it's like maybe rated R, but the actors really are fucking.
But yeah, he really fucked her.
Yeah, like people think that Halle Berry really fucked. What's the name of that movie?
Dude, it looked like it was fucking. Yeah. Man. I don't know if Billy Bob Thornton didn't get hard during that scene. You gay, dog.
Yeah. I couldn't do that shit. It's like, oh, for the art, nah, bitch, take me out of the scene. Especially like, I hate to say it, but these actresses be hoes, bro.
Well,
I told you how I feel about actresses. Like, maybe it's only probably a few, and like I say a few, it's probably like one of them is actually my fucking homie that I'd probably be like, I would actually get at it because I don't think she get down like that. But otherwise than that, it's like, nah.
These actresses are kind of like hoes, man.
And
or
that's
hoes for attention.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did I ever explain that to you? The reason why acting was banned by like the Catholic Church and shit for years because acting and prostitution went hand in hand.
But it's crazy because the Catholic Church has ties to what's being rated on certain movies.
Yeah, and Catholic Church also fuck little boys. I told you before.
Whoa! I felt the tension into the room, man.
Remember, I told you remember like back in the old times, fucking like pedophilia has always existed because I think I probably mentioned this before. Like back in the day, women weren't allowed to fucking act in theater, so Romeo and Juliet and all those other fucking movies, it was played by little boys.
Those Romeo and Julio?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Romeo and Romero, you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, all the Shakespearean plays and shit like that, when they were doing them, they would have like an older guy, and he would be playing the scene with the fucking young boy.
Oh man.
So I think that's where the whole, like I said, the prostitution, all that other shit, they've always been connected to acting.
Well, because you were talking about hoes, and I think it's a hoe, because there's hoe tendencies, is Bella Thorne, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, apparently she's getting $2 million for a fans-only page, but she's not showing anything.
Yeah, the bitch made $2 million, and then she came out and said, I'm not showing nothing naked.
Yeah.
Now I feel like, yo, your money's gonna stop now, because all these motherfuckers that was horn dogs thought they gonna get a naked Bella Thorne, you ain't getting shit.
And like I was telling you off air, I was like, I like my white girls. I don't find her that fucking attractive, so I don't know.
I think it's her temp, man. There's some chicks where you're like, she look hot, but it's not like that kind of hot. Like there's some chicks that look gorgeous, but it's like, I don't know how to say it, man. It's just like some chicks, like you'll fantasize or some shit, and you be like, all right, that's a bitch I want to like. Porn star fuck.
I was gonna say, don't get it twisted. I don't think she's ugly, but I just think she's average. I think she's not $2 million. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because she's trying hella hard. She's thirsty. So who's thirsty here? Her trying to be fucking get all the attention, or the dudes? Well, it could be equal, but if you're provoking everybody, come out here, be like, look at me with my tits halfway out, barely showing my nipples.
Because I'm trying to think of like a famous actress that's like super attractive that like it would make sense that she could make $2 million doing the exact same thing, but I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I don't know because I mean most of them probably wouldn't even go that route. So I guess I'm gonna start being fans only page. I'm just showing bulges. Fuck it.
You know on OnlyFans you ain't gotta show shit. OnlyFans there's so many people going on there showing their fucking WAPs, showing they WAP. You don't need to show that shit.
I feel like if I show my dick, maybe I can get a goddamn girlfriend. Like, god damn, look at that. Okay, fuck it. What's up, Reezy?
Do it, man. We can get a new studio.
Yeah, it's like you skinny, but not in all fucking places. So what's up?
Yeah, why not, man? Shit, do it.
Fuck
Come here, bitch. This dick needs some liposuction.
Pronto. Good.
See, that's the first scene right there for your OnlyFans, man. Or you could do a version of your own Power Exchange.
Yeah, shit. Oh, maybe that would be my fans only page. Like, I start making fucking trips to the city to go to Power Exchange. Like, this week, look what I'm doing. A transgender. Fuck it. For the art.
Man. Sword fight. We sword fighting.
Is that gay? Like, y'all not penetrating.
If y'all touching dicks, dude, if y'all touching dicks, that's gay, dude. If you touching dicks, that's gay, man.
So is it gay? Like in porn, it's like when the girl got like 2 dicks in her mouth, like if your dicks touch.
Yeah, that's gay, dude. I never understood why they do that.
I would never do that shit. I was like, you better have one in one hand and one in the other. They would never. It ain't no 1 or 10 powers activate, bitch.
There shouldn't even be a high five between 2 dudes, man.
No.
Don't even touch. Like when they doing those double penetrations and you got a ball sack rubbing on somebody else, like nah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's
Y'all
kind of gay too. Like
don't do that. Don't do that shit.
now here's a $1 million question.
Or $2 million.
Maybe a $2 million question. Is it still considered a threesome if it's 2 dudes and a girl, or?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
It is.
I feel like that's some weird shit. I was like, it got to be 2 girls, and even then, it's like I'm one man or one woman show. Like you feel me? It's like trying to please 2 girls at the same time.
Is it gay if 2 dudes are whacking off looking at each other, but they're not touching each other?
I can imagine like you was like looking deep into your eyes and shit. Like that is gay, bro. It's like
look into our future right now.
Like that's like it almost would be like, I guess if you and a girl were looking at each other, y'all fucking like masturbating and staring deeply into each other's eyes. I think that's. I don't know if that's considered sex, but I think that's kind of borderline.
I heard this shit because we talk about lesbos. You know the scissoring shit when girls be scissoring. One chick, she told me she was
sisters, as they say.
Yeah, there's one chick told me she's a lesbian. She said that shit is all fake. She said that shit doesn't work. I'm like, does it? It doesn't, cause it works for me.
Oh shit!
I was just like, she's like, oh, that's all for show for the fucking porno videos. I'm like, oh, I have no idea. I never knew that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Fucking. Anyways, you signed up for Bellator?
Nah, hell nah.
I don't even know who the hell she is. Somebody just said Disney. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know anything going on with Disney right now.
No, I don't know either. Fuck that shit.
I don't got no kids. I think it'd be weird if I watched Disney, right? If I don't have no kids.
No. Well, they got Disney Plus. Might as well, I guess, get to the dance pole position since we kind of.
All right, let's go to the pole position. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes was 75%. No was 25%.
I want to say no, because I mean, I kind of do, but I got motherfuckers that need to get some revenge on me. Motherfuckers that have died recently. You feel me?
Man, I remember there was this ghost. There was this shit, right? It was me, my cousin, and my lady, and my cousin's driveway. So it was nighttime. I'm looking at their house. I'm looking through the dining room window, but I can see it all the way towards the living room.
Yeah.
Then I see this chick walk with a red dress. Ain't nobody in the fucking house. There's only us there.
What the fuck?
And then I see her walking. Now it's blocked off, that part of the house.
Yeah.
And then I'm waiting for her to keep going, but she's not there no more. And I'm like telling my cousin and my lady, hey, I just seen some lady in like a red dress.
Was this after or before you guys hit some bomb ass weed?
This was after. I was trying not. But as soon as we left, my auntie shows up.
Uh-huh.
She's just leaving. And then my auntie tells her daughter, who was that one inside the house?
Oh, so your aunt saw her too. What the fuck?
We're not even, she hits us up while we're driving.
Yeah.
Say, hey, my mom just said she's seen the lady too, but this time going inside the house wearing a red dress.
Yeah. Like I said, only time I think I've seen one was, I think it was my grandmother's mom, so my great grandma. Like I think a little bit after she fucking passed, because this is probably like maybe within a week since she passed. Like, cause all I don't remember I can't remember what she was wearing, but like all I remember seeing was like, it's like fucking hella late in the morning. This is like when I'm like 13 or 14 or some shit like that. Like hella late at night. Sorry. Like basically, I see like this figure walk like pretty much kind of like by my fucking room door. I think it had like blue, like a blue like I guess I don't know what you would call it, but like what she got buried in, it's like a blue whatever thing, and then like a white like kind of like veil or some shit under there. But it was kind of like come there for a second, and I'm kind of like freaked the fuck out, and then like I think I might have been covers over my head. Then it's like I see this kind of like walk off. It didn't come in a room or anything like that.
But you've seen it.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. Like, cause at first I'm kind of doing like one of these, like, am I fucking tripping? I'm like, I just seen something kind of walk, kind of like just stand there for a second, and then I don't know if it went like to the other room there or it went back that way, but I just remember seeing it there. And here's the tricky part about it. I found out when I think I told my grandmother like within that week or some shit like that, or I told my aunt probably, and my aunt and maybe my mom was like, yeah, I was like, you know, that used to be their grandmother, which is my great grandmother. Was like, the room that you were sleeping in, it used to be her room. So I was like, can I check these rooms in this bitch?
Yeah,
Like I said, at the time, I'm 13, 14, I say that just to say, I hadn't even fucking taken Vicodin or anything yet, so I hadn't tried any fucking drugs, like no weed, no alcohol, none of that shit. And it was like, I'm telling you, like, I'm like doing one of these where I'm like looking, and the thing about it, like instead of being like on this side of it, like my room, I was kind of like more towards like if you looked at the room like this way, so it's like I could see the longer part. Like I wasn't closer to the door, I was at the part, I could see the longer part of the fucking hallway. So I saw something coming from the hallway, then kind of like stop and then go back that way. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then I didn't put two and two together at the time. I was like, yeah, like I saw like some ghost or something like that was in some blue, like a blue like jacket, and then like a white type of gown or something like that.
Yeah, so I seen the blood and you seen the crib.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so this, and I said whoop, you feel me? So I feel a little offended. Now it's playing.
Nah, so I would say I believe in ghosts. Just that's not the first story, but it's hella shit I've seen already. But
or
I believe it.
Ghosts or spirits, as like people always say, because I think my grandmother's even said that her great aunt visited her a long time ago or some shit, where it's like she was taking shit. I was like, it makes sense because you've probably had this shit where you've had something, you put it somewhere, and that shit just fucking disappear. I've had this shit happen so many fucking times. And then it's like, I fucking look for it, finally just give up. And then all of a sudden, when I fucking finally give up, this shit just magically appears back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, I believe that shit, so. I don't know, man. Some freaky ass shit out there. I don't know why some people, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with these ghosts. Are they just lost? Are they stuck between different universes trying to get on to the other side?
Yeah,
You trying to complete some story here?
I'll get back to you on that, but my sister said that she knew a person that was
like a medium?
Yeah, thank you. That was a term, like, where, cause like she tripped my sister out too, like where she like first time she fucking met her, she's like, just walked up to her, it's like imagine like, it's like the first week of school, I don't even fucking know you, but I'm like, hey, you don't mind if I just kind of ask you a few questions? Yeah, what's up? Like, do you know like a man, like a pretty tall man that wears it's like a leather jacket, and it's like an older gentleman that wears like a leather jacket. It's like, I don't mean to trip you out, but it's like he's always kind of like checking on you. It's like leather jacket, and it's like grandfather, because like I told you, my grandfather used to always ride a motorcycle, so he used to always have this fucking leather jacket on, you know what I'm saying, his jeans. He's like, yeah, leather jacket and jeans on. It's like yeah, it's like it seems like it's like the first time like you came in, it was like it seemed like he was kind of like hovering over you and blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if my sister told him about me, or she probably later on brought it up. But it's like it's like he's pretty much been kind of looking after you, and it's like I think my sister might have told her she had a brother, or she was like, yeah, but like your other sibling or something like that is like he doesn't really bother him, or he doesn't really check on him because he clearly doesn't want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Which I've said before, like it's like no disrespect to my grandfather, but it's like same thing on my grandmother. Like, I told her before she passed, don't come fucking visit me. You feel me? I was like, I'm not ready for that shit because
we are done.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see how I'm really be sitting out in this motherfucking. I was like, if I fucking see you, I'm gonna feel guilty as fuck. So
I'd be hella funny if you like. There's some times where you kick the dog out, and the dog's like, no, you got some other ghosts in here watching you fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what she was saying. It's like basically, it's like how she described it to me was like, I'm not able to feel his presence, or I don't feel his presence because I choose not to feel his presence.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, if you choose not to believe, they can't fuck with you type of deal. So I'm like, in my case, I do believe, but I don't want to be visited. So it's like, I'm kind of like basically pushing away, because like my sister knew about like I said, I at least seen one ghost before, and it's like, yeah, because I think she was like, hey, your brother probably could kind of have the ability to fucking sense him, but he basically refuses to do it. So he's kind of like, he's kind of checks up on you every once in a while type of deal. So.
Yeah, dude, like, because you brought up the medium, there was some medium that I was speaking to on this live chat, like video chat, and I don't talk to this chick.
Yeah.
But this chick was saying that there's a lady that follows me, that's looking over me, and she started speaking about somebody else, and I was like, that like pretty much like a brother to me. I'm like, oh, are you talking about my cousin right now?
Yeah.
That was hella close to me, and she was just like, the lady that's in your house telling you about the yellow flowers. I'm like, bitch, I got yellow flowers in my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I felt like saying, all right, bitch, you done. I had enough. Throw the fucking flowers out. Hell no. I was like, damn, but it's crazy, yeah. Like, you don't bring up shit and they say shit.
Like,
so like,
be like, I don't know, yeah, but cousin, what the fuck you telling about me, bro? Like, keep that shit on the DL, man.
That's why I'm like, damn, man, I don't know. I believe it. Like you said, like, if you believe it, but you don't, you know.
Yeah, but you don't want to be like I said, I didn't tell him when he was alive, but I let my grandma know. I was like, please don't fuck. I was like, at least wait till I'm fucking older and I'm ready to fucking do it. Like now I'm still not because I'm like we're still only like damn, it's like we're fucking 6 years removed, but that shit still feel like it's fucking fresh. So it's like
yeah,
it's like wait till like let me fucking settle down. Let me have some kids. Let me you know what I'm saying. Let me do this fucking pivot in my fucking life and then you can fucking come visit me. Because if you come right now, I'm gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? So, yeah. But yeah, I would say I'm a part of that 75% then.
You want to do one more or you want to do...
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah. One more. What was that shit? So if your friend has toilet paper hanging from their pants, would you tell them? Yes was 89%, no was 11%.
I think that's probably like a girl thing. I don't think I've ever had that happen, but I would tell them.
Yeah, I would tell them.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fucked up. Why you gonna be walking around with your friend?
Yeah.
Both of y'all gonna look embarrassed because you walking around with somebody who got toilet paper.
Yeah, I'm a real friend that if you got a fucking booger in your nose, I'm gonna pull you to the side. But hey, bro, you got a booger in your fucking nose.
Wow, that's crazy because the other one is booger.
That was his last one.
Yeah, yes was you will tell your friend 92%. The other no was the devil 8%.
Like somebody is on the medium, like that's like a ghost or some shit.
I would tell like if you got a booger, I'll tell you straight up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. See, yeah, that's off top. Like I'm not gonna like put you on fucking blast and do it. I'll put you so like, hey, you got something right there. Like also like you got something in your fucking teeth or some shit. You know what I mean? So
some of your teeth. Because some people be walking around after they just ate like some broccoli or some shit.
Yeah.
You be like, hey man, you got something in your nose. You got like, oh, I got a booger. Nah, that's cocaine.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, like shit. I've been blessed that same with us. Like majority of my fucking friends I've known for at least a decade or 2 decades. So it's like we've already established that type of like brother type relationship where it's like there's no fucking egos. I think as a true friend, I think you'd rather have me tell you than you looking like a jackass the whole fucking day than somebody say something
People
to you.
pointing at you and they laughing and they're not trying to tell you shit.
Yeah, but like I said, as far as the toilet paper, I don't think I've ever had that fucking happen, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody do that shit. But if somebody did have it hanging after they come out of the bathroom, I'd be like, hey, you got something.
Well, maybe only time I was like not like out their pants, but like probably on like their fucking like
their
shoe and shit. Yeah, but that's like we're probably like fucking at bars, like fucking wasted
everywhere.
Yeah, it's like wasted all on the fucking floor. I wonder who's like which. I have to ask the lady. Oh, lady said that this shit is just as disgusting. I'm like, whose restroom is probably more disgusting, the men's or the women's?
Man, when I was bouncing at the bar and the men's restroom didn't work, and I had to go to the women's restroom, only I knew that shit worked. That shit was as trashy as the fucking men's restroom.
Oh, seriously?
So trashy, there was blood in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
Oh yeah. I think who was it? It was somebody that pointed out to me. It's like, what was like the difference is like guys are just disgusting. But like some girls be on their fucking period. They don't give a fuck. They just throw the fucking thing any type of way and shit. So
yeah, that shit was like, I was like, oh okay. Might have to clean that motherfucker up.
Yeah, because I think some fucking bar. I remember some used to have it like. I think when I was in fucking Ireland, they had this shit. It was like. Some of like the unisex bathrooms would have like you could fucking in the bathroom pay for like pads and shit or something like that.
Oh yeah, little like a dispenser or something.
Yeah, dispenser.
Yeah, use that shit, man.
But yeah, they even had the fucking like the coin machines where you could fucking buy cigarettes, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was like wow. But I remember I told you out there, shit, you could fucking smoke in a goddamn bar. So
oh yeah,
like,
that was hella. Yeah, it's way different out there.
Like the worst is motherfuckers that like had the goddamn cigars, man. Like you see them kind of hit around the fucking room. It's like, and I mean like the fucking Cubans, so like tacked out in that bitch. I'm like,
was it equivalent to like 70 cigarettes smoking one cigar? Isn't it like some shit like that?
I don't know because I found out like,
I know vaping is equivalent to like people saying multiple cigarettes.
I found out, let's say maybe by the time I was out there. Cigars, you're not fucking actually supposed to smoke. You're supposed to puff them.
Oh, okay, so like halfway, just
Yeah, it's kind of like just puffing on it. So you still kind of getting the nicotine and shit in your mouth or whatever the hell, but you're not supposed to inhale it. Because I remember like I might have learned that shit in 07 or 8. Because I remember like a homie had, I think it was called like a Cobra or some shit. He's like, you want to hit the shit? I fucking hit the goddamn like fucking choking and dying. It's like, oh yeah, bro, you're not really supposed to inhale it. You're supposed to just puff on them. Like,
so
you
just puffing, not smoking.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was like, don't quote me on that, but I remember somebody distinctly fucking telling me that. And this is homie who basically, I think had like a fucking rich white kid. So I think had like a full bar at his house. He basically gave me one, and we all had the fucking cigars and shit. Like the Swisher Sweets and the Black and Miles, you can inhale those, but like the fucking fat ass cigars, those are supposed to just be like for puffing.
I was listening to his podcast and they said they sold K2 at fucking, you know what K2 is, right?
Yeah.
They said they sold K2 at gas stations. Is
Yeah,
this only at certain places? Because I had never seen it at the gas
this,
stations around here.
This is, what is this, 08, 07 or something? I remember when they used to sell like the weed equipment, like they used to sell like
That synthetic shit.
Yeah, like in Redwood, but I never tried it.
Yeah, I didn't know they sold K2. I thought they never sold. I thought that shit was never behind.
That's what I'm saying, because remember, like, didn't it become like a big problem in like 2009 or 10 or something like that?
Yeah. Well, Aaron Hernandez was big on that shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why he died like 2011. See, that's what I'm saying. Cause I remember like they used to sell this shit in the gas station, but I was like, we were just basically, we already fucking had the plug, so we would get our fucking weed and we was going to buy fucking Swishers basically, and it's like,
yeah, just smoke some real weed. Don't be smoking that synthetic
nah.
shit. You'll end up gay and hanging yourself.
So hopefully you enjoyed it, a longer form of our fucking episode this week.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can catch me at Mr. Reese, that's MISTRREC.
Catch me at Saucy Rogue. Catch our podcast, Sauce and Reason. Of course, you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe.
And like he always says,
Live a little, laugh a little more, y'all.
and until next time, West Side.